I'd like to play a song called Always, and it's become a favorite of mine and just this year, and there's really quite an interesting story about that song. It was written by Irving. I know you've heard his name. A little bit more about him. He was born in 1888, and he died in 1989 at the age of 101. Okay, so he wrote God Bless America, he wrote White Christmas, and a whole lot of other songs that I know you're familiar with, including this one, Always, that you may or may not know. But he got married in 1912 to a woman named Dorothy, I forget her last name, and he took her to Cuba for a honeymoon, and she got typhoid fever and died 6 months later. So here he was, a young widower in 1912. And then he remained single for 12 or 13 years. And in 1925, he met a wealthy heiress in New York City where he lived, and her name was Ellen McKay. And she was from a very wealthy Catholic family, which presented two problems. Irving Berlin was Jewish, and here she was Catholic, and her family was opposed to their relationship on grounds of religion and poverty. He was a musician. You don't want your wealthy family. You don't want to marry a musician. And my father-in-law thought the same thing. So I never did become wealthy like Irving Berlin. At least I should say not yet. You never know what the future holds. But it's starting to seem increasingly unlikely that I will become wealthy. But anyways, what does a composer give his fiancée for a gift? Well, he writes her a song, and he wrote her this song, Always, but there's not just says, hey, honey, here's a nice song. He's saying, this song will give you financial security because I'm deeding over the royalties to this song, which at this point people don't know. I mean, nobody knows Always at that point. But he gave her the royalties, and it turned out it generated many, many thousands of dollars and did help support her. It was recorded by Patsy Cline and Tony Bennett, and again, lots of famous singers recorded this song. But I think what a legacy from this couple, a musical, romantic legacy, a song. And they had 62 years together, think about it, in a second marriage.